Hi guys. Guys, I've been recently watching through my TikToks and scrolling down. I've been thinking that have you guys ever watched How to Make Millions Before Grandma Dies?
Yes. Oh, I think no. It's How to Make Millions Before Grandma Dies.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have watched
I
in
have
Netflix.
I have watched that movie, but I kinda think that movie was boring for me.
Yeah, it's a bit slow, but it's a bit very sad, emotional movie. Even I got teared in the climax scene. What do you think?
For me, I just after watch the video, I will think about my grandma, and yeah, just that's all for me.
And it's quite sad, and I like the guts. This grandma, she tried to try not to seek for anyone's the children's help, and she's selling the foods, and she's earning by herself. She don't expect the children to give her money, and that was a bit nice to see that.
So guys, there are two main characters in this movie. The first one is Anne, and the second one is his grandma, which is named Menju. So M is kind of ambitious guy. He actually highly motivated himself and also set goals for him.
Actually, for me, I think like M it really has a responsible towards the family, and even himself, he has the responsible for him. But he the one spend more time with Amma, which is his grandmother Mengju, I think is her name. So and then the grandmother, she's also like very she sacrificed herself for the children. She prioritized the children to earn by herself, and what else? She also like she don't expect the children to give her money or whatever, any help, or she never seek for it. She's trying to stand by herself.
What I like about M is as the story progresses, he prioritized the well-being of his grandma and his family member over personal financial goals. By the end of the story, M expressed appreciation for his family relations and the lesson learned from the challenge, moving away from materialistic desires.
So after watching the movie, what the movie showed me is like I feel the main character M is integrity people. So because when the M is facing what complex emotional or family problem, he does not do anything immoral choice or anything lah. So at the end, he also like dealing with the relationship of the family and interact with their other character. So he also persuade that he's the integrity character for me. Yeah.
Actually, my favorite character, the main character in this movie is Amma, which is the grandma Mengju. So, why I like her character is because even though she's dying from the stomach cancer, she stand her own with by earning herself. The guts that she has, like wow, she's very strong even though she's dying. So, I think I really like her character in this movie.
As for me, I also love the grandma because I love how resilient she is. Just like when she knows she have cancer, she still majorly tell her child that she already knows she has cancer and something like that. And I think she didn't feel any, what do you say, sad. She don't feel sad or anything. She just live a life just like that.
So for me, my favorite character, I'm gonna say the grandson, which is M, because of his loyalty and also the initiative that he took to take care of his grandma. So because he is a student, he also focusing on his goals and wealth. Besides that, he actually loyal to his family, taking care of his grandma, and he actually like uh he's focusing his focus is balanced and he is loyal to both sides for him and also for his family.
So my favorite character is M, because as the story goes, his character and personality wise will change. And at the first, he used to be materialistic, but later on his priorities changed more to taking care of his grandma.
In my point of view, this movie have several main plots. One of it is family conflicts. The competition sparks tension among family members, revealing hidden rivalries, misunderstanding, and the impact of greed or relationships. Heated argument and betrayals create emotional turning points. The next main plot is Grandma Wisdom. As the race continues, Grandma plays a subtle role in guiding the family through her life, through her life lessons and anecdotes. She often drops hints that the challenge isn't just about the money, but about understanding the true value of life and relationships.
The movie for me is like the character is well development, and also they're making it easy to the audience to invest their emotions and their journeys.
The cons of this movie actually is like predictable plot, which is you're going to know that the grandma is going to die. So the climax literally you already know. So it's like very predictable what is going to happen. So it's like very familiar and a very expected part of this movie.
So besides that, the pacing issue. There might be moments where the pacing feels like uneven, either dragging or something like the movie is over 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 rushed or over dragging like bubblegum. Moreover, the over sentimentality. For some, the movie's scenes and also the emotional scenes, it seems very over sentimental because eventually everyone knows that the grandma's gonna die, but they did the scenes even more emotional. So it is like it is not balanced. It is quite over. It took the emotional overly. So I would say that that's the pros. That's the cons of the movies.
Okay, for the overall movie, I think if I want to give rating, I think I'll give 3 over 5. So because the movie is very slow and plus it's a very mixed emotional movie and it's like quite draggy also as well. And but overall the movie is quite emotional. Maybe for that scene, maybe I'm a bit okay with the movie. But overall I think my rating is I'll just give 3 over 5.
So from my point of view, I would give this movie 3 out of 5 or so because actually this movie is very the plot is very common. It's a family bond plot. So it's like the movie is too common to be frankly, and it's emotional. Yeah, emotional wise it's good. But other character, other plots, I feel like this movie should have more emotions than the sentimental. They only focusing on sentimental part, but the other emotions are just there. There is no other emotions.
As for me, this type of movie has the potential to entertain while delivering a heartfelt message about what truly matters in life. The absurd premise could lead to laugh out loud moments, especially if his schemes are clever and unpredictable. At the same time, a strong emotional payoff, perhaps involving a revelation about Grandma's own life or her legacy, will elevate it beyond just a comedy. For me, if it managed to balance humor, hurt, and originality, I think I will give it 4 over 5. If it leans too heavily or cliche, shallow storytelling, I think 3 over 5.
So for me, I will give 4.5 ratings over 5 because after watching this video, it made me like thinking about my grandma, and also he teach me like I will more cherish my time on spending with my grandma even more.